Hi, my name is Joe. I'm on the Heritage Rail Trail. The rail trail goes from York down to the Maryland line, down to New Freedom. And in this case, we're at the Hanover Junction. The Hanover Junction is the most northern point of the Steam into History train ride. It's going to be coming up here momentarily. And if things go well, we're going to get a chance to interview the engineer of that train. Hi, my name's Joe. You're
Hi,
Steve?
I'm Steve Miola. Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, Steve.
Hi.
I saw this train going up and down, don't know anything about it. What can you tell me about this beautiful train?
Well, this locomotive was built new about 3.5 years ago. It was completed 3.5 years ago. Out in Elgin, Illinois, Dave Clokey was contracted to build this.
Okay. Does it match an older model 1800s train?
This is actually modeled after the 119 out at Promontory. That's where he got the plans and the blueprints. All the patterns were out there to build a locomotive. They were built for the National Park Service by O'Connor Industries out at Promontory. And this is basically the 119 with a few modifications.
Okay.
They wanted this to look like a wood burner, so they put the bonnet stack on and shortened the smoke box. The 119 is a coal burner, so it's got the extended smoke box and the straight stack. They wanted this to look Civil War era, bonnet stack, wood burning locomotive.
Fit the 1800s?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And you're running this between New Freedom
and Hanover Junction.
Hanover Junction, sometimes just to Glen Rock for a shorter run?
Right, we did 2 short Glen Rock trips today.
Okay.
Earlier.
And a little bit of the history of this track and the significance and why you're even here.
Well, it was started to bring tourism into York County.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
That was the idea. I never met Mr. Simpson. He unfortunately died before this whole thing got started, but that was his dream. He loved this era of railroading, as I do as well. Yeah, and it was his dream to start up something like this. This line was used heavily during the Civil War, during the Gettysburg campaign, to bring troops up and also to bring wounded out.
Okay.
And also, Lincoln rode this line after Gettysburg to give the Gettysburg Address. He changed trains right here at this station at Hanover Junction. This line used to go out to Gettysburg.
Okay.
So he changed trains here. He took
Those
the Northern
tracks are
Central.
no longer there, right?
No, it's all torn up. He got on in Baltimore, came up here, changed trains, and went to Gettysburg.
For the Gettysburg Address?
For the Gettysburg Address. And then a few years later, the funeral train passed by here.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Can you explain a little bit of what you've got going here?
Sure. We are not burning wood. This is an oil burning locomotive. We're using recycled waste motor oil for fuel. But it is a steam locomotive, there's no doubt about it. It can be converted to wood at any time.
It would have that opening to throw wood in?
Yes, you open the door and throw the wood in. Yeah. Exactly. That's the firebox. That's where the heat is.
And then you got a boiler above
it?
Right,
yes. Up here it's called the backhead. Okay, it's the backhead of the boiler. But here's the water level right here. Water glass. There's 2 water glasses. This is the throttle. These are your tricocks here, also showing the level of water in the boiler. It wouldn't have had air brakes in 1863, but we have air brakes.
Okay.
It's all about safety.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
We have air brakes, electric lights. They would have been kerosene lamps or oil lamps at the time.
The big one out front would have been kerosene?
Absolutely.
And it would have provided no real value for seeing ahead, right?
Well, actually, no. It did pretty good. I've seen oil burning headlights, Eureka, the narrow gauge Baldwin engine. I was at Rail Fair in 1999, and I was surprised how much light that threw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have just been an indicator that something's coming at you.
No.
You can actually see forward.
You can actually see. It's a very nice, sort of yellow light. Mm-hmm. But it's beautiful. We had a night photo session out there, and Dan Markoff, who owns Eureka, he's run it at night, and he said it's fantastic. So
the device that's over here,
the air compressor.
Is that what that is?
That's the air compressor for the air brake.
It makes this thing seem like it's alive with both it making some noise with the compressor going up and down, and then the what is the other noise? That there.
That's the air compressor.
Okay,
that's the air compressor. Yes.
Okay.
It's cycling. That's all. It's just maintaining main reservoir pressure.
Okay. And that's the 150 that we see there.
Yep. That's the steam gauge.
Okay.
These are air brake gauges, and those are there's the atomizer pressure on the right, and on the left is the blower pressure.
Okay.
That's your main steam header here. That's the main valve turning all the accessories on.
And I
got your oil burning system.
Do you have a thermometer anywhere in here? Because
no.
I'm standing here 4 foot away from that, and it's got to be like being in an attic at 110, 120 degrees.
A great sauna.
I guess when it's moving with these windows open,
it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
Well,
we have injectors on this to supply water to the boiler. Back then, it would have been crosshead pumps, just pumps working off the crossheads as the locomotive was in motion.
Okay. Got it. Very interesting. I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.